What's up, CFM? It's Coach Matt, starting off our week this week with some heavy shoulder pressing, going up to heavy singles today. Let's begin with the warm-up. We'll start with 3 minutes of your choice warm-up pace cardio, and then we're gonna go 3 rounds through this quick little warm-up sequence, starting with 6 reps of a PVC pass-through. So when we do these, all we're looking for is warming up the shoulders in extension. So we wanna go all the way up over our head. As you pass through or as you go over the top of your head, make sure you're shrugging your shoulders up and trying to twist your thumb towards the back of the room with the elbows totally straight, so we get as much stretch out of the pecs and the joint capsule as possible. So if your hands are so narrow that you have to bend your elbows to kind of sneak around like this, that is not getting a good stretch out of the shoulder. So make sure, even if you have to go really wide, keep those arms straight and twist that bar towards the back of the room as you pass through over your head. Next, we're gonna do 4 frog hops. Remember, a nice soft landing on those. 4 reps on each side of a straddle roll up. So you can start standing, roll back to your back, kick your feet apart, pick a side and go left, then pick a side and go right. Get 4 reps on each side. And then after the last one, set up your shoulder press station, which should be about the same as your squat station. We got a bar in the rack. We're gonna do 1 warm-up set for the shoulder press. Just a quick review on this. Vertical press, I've got my feet underneath my hips. I'm creating a nice braced situation from the ground up, which means I'm squeezing my quads, squeezing my glutes, squeezing my belly like I'm ready to take a punch. I've got the bar sitting on top of my shoulders, elbows slightly forward of the bar, right? And to create the pressing vertical movement, I've got to first move my face out of the way, press straight up vertically, replace my head in between my arms, and finish with a good locked out straight shoulder and arm. The bar should be right over my midline when I finish, with my ears just barely visible in front of my arms at the top. Okay, so some of the things we want to look for on this is we don't want any knee bend to initiate the movement, right? And as we finish overhead, I want to make sure I'm keeping that nice braced midline, right? So not letting my back arch or extend or have that bar off of my center line, right? Any of those are inefficiencies or things that can make the same weight more dangerous for either your spine or your shoulders, your wrists. So everything we're going for there is vertical bar path, braced midline, and moving your body to accommodate the path of the bar, okay? Your percentages are built out in sugar wad, but essentially what we're going for is from about 5 down to about 1 at a heavy, challenging single. I have a 97% weight listed on that final rep. If you beat it, then great. If you don't quite make it there, that's fine. We're just going for whatever a heavy single is for you, with the background of the other lifts to kind of pre-fatigue you before we get to that heavy single. When you're done with that, we can put the barbell away, and you will need a hanging station and a medicine ball for the EMOM today. And this is meant to be a mid-level conditioning intervals where you will get some work and then you'll do some rest, get some work, do some rest, right? So the first one we're gonna do is 30 seconds of as many reps as you can, but it has to be unbroken wall ball shots. So some of you guys are gonna be able to do 15, 17 reps in that first 30 seconds. Other people, it'll be like 10 to 12. Ladies will probably be more than guys because they have 2 feet less distance to travel per rep and a slightly lighter ball, right? So you can usually throw it a little bit quicker and get it down a little bit quicker. But I want you to focus on smooth, consistent, unbroken reps. When we do the wall ball, we want to see you be about arm distance from the face of the target. So that means I'm usually like a little standoff, maybe 8 inches from my fingertips to the pull-up rig, but you play with that front to back position as you see fit. And then I like to always move the J hooks out of the rig when we do this. Full depth squat, fire and catch, fire and catch. Making sure that my knees and my elbows are soft on the way down, so I'm not hitting that hard stop of the ball, stopping and then initiating the next squat. Use the momentum to your advantage when you do that one, okay? So that'll be the first minute. It'll be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest. The next one will just be for reps, and it's holding the medicine ball, just performing 8 reps on each leg of a lunge. These can be in place, You can do them forward like that. You can step backwards like this. But what we're looking for is a nice long step, 90-degree angle on the back leg, 90-degree angle on the front leg, good tall posture when I'm doing it, okay? If that's an issue with the weight, take the weight away. If that's an issue with no weight, then use some assistance like a band hanging over the rig, right? The next one is going to be 30 seconds of as many reps as you can do of a toes to bar. So touching the toes to the bar between your hands. This could also be a straight leg raise. It could be a hanging knee raise. It could be a lying leg raise. Any of those where we're hanging from the bar, we obviously always put the emphasis on good body posture and the kipping rhythm, right? So that means we're alternating between that arch position and the flexed position or the hollow position as we go, and maintaining your body's relative position underneath the bar such that you're not inducing the double kipping swing or any kind of big, large momentum movements, okay? All right, the next one is a full minute of rest, and then we will repeat. So because you're getting rest every minute and then you're getting that full minute of rest at the end of it, I'd like to see you actually put out a legit effort at trying to get as many wall ball shots as possible and as many toes to bar as possible in those 30-second increments, because you will recover from it a little bit. We're going through that sequence 4 times, and that will be it for today. Hope you guys had a great one, and I'll see you for our workout on Tuesday.